Dear friends, we are all familiar with that poignant feeling when we wake up from a dream where we saw a loved one who is no longer with us. These moments are so vivid, so real, that it feels as if they are right there, sitting next to us, smiling and speaking familiar words. And we ask ourselves, could this be more than just a figment of our imagination? The loss of loved ones is one of the hardest trials in life. It is no wonder that people throughout history have sought ways to maintain a connection with those who have passed. Dreams often become a mysterious bridge that seems to connect two worlds. But is this truly possible? Do our loved ones really come to us in dreams to offer support, comfort, or advice? Today, we will discuss this deeply personal and important topic. We will try to understand what science says about the nature of such dreams, what humanity has learned over millennia, and most importantly, how we can approach these dreams in a way that brings comfort and helps us move forward on our life's journey. This is not just a conversation about dreams, it is a conversation about love, memory, and the invisible thread that forever binds us to those we hold dear. Modern science has accumulated a wealth of fascinating data about the nature of dreams. When we sleep, our brain continues to work actively, processing impressions, emotions, and memories of the past day. It's like a kind of cleanup in our consciousness, where important events are organized into the shelves of our memory. Scientists have discovered that during rapid eye movement, REM sleep, the phase when we see the most vivid and memorable dreams, the brain's activity closely resembles that of wakefulness. This is why dreams feel so real to us. What's particularly interesting is that the regions of the brain responsible for emotions and memory work especially intensely during these moments. When we lose a loved one, our brain is confronted with an enormous emotional burden. Here, dreams begin to play a special role. Research shows that during periods of acute grief, more than 80% of people see dreams featuring their departed loved ones. This is no coincidence. It's the work of our brain helping us cope with the loss. It turns out that dreams of loved ones are a natural process of healing, a sort of biological mechanism that helps us overcome loss and gradually accept a new reality. Remarkably, people in all corners of the world, regardless of era or culture, have always attached special significance to dreams about departed loved ones. Ancient civilizations created special places for communicating with souls through dreams. They believed that during sleep, our spirit could freely travel between the worlds of the living and the dead. Many cultures developed specific practices for lucid dreaming. Wise men and spiritual mentors spent years perfecting techniques that helped people learn to control their dreams, enabling them to meet the souls of loved ones and receive their support or advice. This knowledge was carefully passed down through generations. In many cultures, there was a belief in special days of the year when the boundary between worlds becomes thinner, and during these periods, the souls of the departed could visit the living through dreams. These days are associated with numerous traditions and rituals that have been preserved to this day. The ancient traditions of different peoples considered dreams as a special space for the meeting of souls. In the ancient texts of various cultures, one can find descriptions of practices that help prepare for such encounters. At the same time, the sages of all nations warned of the importance of maintaining balance. and treating such contacts with deep respect. Amazingly, all these diverse cultures agreed on one thing. They regarded dreams as a natural way of maintaining a connection between worlds, but emphasized the necessity of the right inner mindset and purity of intentions for these special meetings. When we lose a loved one, our psyche undergoes a complex process of accepting this loss. Here, dreams often become an important part of natural healing. Modern psychologists note that dreams help us gradually adapt to a new reality where our loved one is no longer physically present. In the early stages of grief, many people experience dreams where the deceased is simply present, as if nothing has happened. This reflects our internal need to maintain a connection and our reluctance to accept the loss. Such dreams are a natural protective reaction of the psyche, helping us gradually get used to the loss. Later, the nature of dreams often changes. Scenarios appear where we say goodbye to the departed, receive a message or advice from them. These dreams seem to help us complete unfinished conversations, to say what we didn't manage to during their lifetime. Psychologists see this as an important stage of healing. Our subconscious creates an opportunity for emotional closure. It is especially important to understand that such dreams do not mean that we are stuck in grief or unable to let go of the departed. On the contrary, it is an indicator that our psyche is actively working on accepting the loss. Through dreams, we learn to live with the memory of our loved one, preserving our love for them while gradually returning to active life. Interestingly, even years after the loss, many people continue to see dreams involving their departed loved ones. But the nature of these dreams is different. They become calmer, often bringing a sense of peace and connection. This indicates that the acute phase of grief has passed and that the memory of the loved one has naturally integrated into our lives. Many people who have experienced the loss of loved ones note that certain scenarios often repeat in their dreams. Let's talk about the most common themes in such dreams and try to understand their unique features. Very often, dreams occur where we simply spend time with the departed in a familiar setting, chatting in the kitchen, taking a walk, or engaging in some everyday activity. These dreams are particularly striking for their sense of warmth and naturalness. The person appears healthy, calm, and often younger than they were in their final days. Many people note the extraordinary vividness and realism of these dreams, which sets them apart from ordinary ones. There are also more symbolic dreams where a loved one appears to give advice or warnings. Sometimes this happens without words, through gestures, glances, or actions. Interestingly, such dreams are often remembered for a long time and leave a deep impression. People describe a special feeling of presence that lingers even after waking up. Dreams also occur where we realize that the person is gone, but can still communicate with them. These dreams often involve important conversations or symbolic farewells. Many people describe a profound sense of peace after such dreams, as if something significant has happened that helps them come to terms with the loss. Special attention should be given to dreams where the departed loved one appears happy and calm, in some way showing that they are fine. Such dreams often bring relief and help people cope with feelings of guilt or worry for the soul of their loved one. They leave behind a sense of peace and acceptance of what has happened. If you want to delve deeper into your dreams and explore a possible connection with your departed loved ones, there are several simple practices that can help. Start by keeping a dream journal. Keep a notebook and pen by your bed so you can immediately write down everything you remember upon waking. Even small details may prove to be important. Over time, you'll notice that you begin to remember your dreams better and more clearly. Before bedtime, it's helpful to create a calm atmosphere. Turn off bright lights about an hour before going to sleep. Put away your phone and other distracting devices. You can light a candle or use soft lighting. Many people find simple meditation or deep breathing before bed to be beneficial. It helps calm the stream of thoughts and prepare for more mindful dreaming. It's very important not to try to artificially induce such dreams. They come on their own when our soul and mind are ready for them. Instead, you can mentally talk to your loved one before going to sleep, sharing your feelings and thoughts. This creates a special state of openness and acceptance. If you wake up after a dream about your departed loved one, don't rush to get out of bed. Lie still for a few minutes, maintaining that special state between sleep and wakefulness. Try to remember not only the events of the dream, but also your sensations, emotions, and the atmosphere of the meeting. Write all this down in your journal, even if it seems unimportant at first. Over time, you may notice certain patterns in such dreams. Remember, every person is unique, and what works for some may not work for others. Listen to yourself and choose the practices that resonate with you. Despite the importance and depth of experiences related to dreams about departed loved ones, it's important to maintain common sense and inner balance. Avoid immersing yourself completely in the world of dreams, neglecting real life. Remember that the main purpose of such dreams is to help us cope with loss and find inner peace, not to replace reality. Be particularly attentive if you notice that the dreams start to cause significant anxiety or distress. If you wake up feeling heavy, if the dreams become intrusive or frightening, this is a signal to seek help from a specialist. A professional psychologist can help you process your feelings and find a path toward healthy acceptance of your loss. It's important to understand that the absence of dreams about departed loved ones is also normal. Not everyone has such dreams, and this has nothing to do with the strength of love or depth of attachment to the departed. Everyone has their own path of coping with loss, and all paths are equally valid if they help you move forward in life while preserving the bright memory of your loved one. Each of us goes through our own unique journey of coping with loss. Sometimes dreams become that special space where we can once again feel the closeness of a dear person, share our thoughts and feelings with them. This invisible bond is one of the most precious gifts of our memory and love. Whether you believe in the possibility of communicating with souls through dreams or see them as the work of our subconscious, it's important to remember this. As long as we keep the memory of our loved ones in our hearts, they remain a part of our lives. Each such meeting in a dream is an opportunity to once again feel the warmth of their love and support. Remember that you are not alone in your experiences. Millions of people around the world go through similar experiences, finding comfort and support in these mysterious nightly encounters. Allow your heart to be open to this experience, but don't forget to live in the present moment, filling it with light and meaning. May your dreams be a place of peace and tranquility, where the memory of your loved ones gives you the strength to move forward, bringing joy and love to those who are with you now. Finally, dear friends, I want to sincerely thank you for being with us in this difficult yet important conversation. If this topic has touched your feelings, if you have found support and understanding here, subscribe to our channel. Many more heartfelt discussions about what truly matters lie ahead. For now, I wish you peaceful and sweet dreams. See you soon.